Good evening. Good evening, good evening. Sorry about the slight delay here. Let's have a look-see. Alright. Inter Kalvehave. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't dox that team spirit and all that good stuff, but I accidentally did so. Ingra Valley versus Inter Kalvehave. That'll be added at least, and important was as well. Let's just add all of them, to be honest, and all of the matches from the top flight. Man Bun will come in. Good to see you. And Sudoku, congratulations on promoting to Elite Serien. What happened to my headset here? That was kind of strange. Let's see if... Oh, the Nordic Vikings. Wow. Let's see if we can get this going. Scored my first hat trick. Congratulations, Man Bun. This situation is troublesome, to be honest. Mainly because LTL play against Sapio Pendes. They are destined to relegate. We'd have to do extremely well, but we're playing against the second place, so I think the safe bet is to eventually prepare for a qualification match. That's how it goes. I was in a similar scenario in Denmark, but it was more likely for me to get the top 4 spot, and I eventually did, so that was very nice. Hey Benjamin, it's been a while since the last time I managed to catch a stream. Well, I didn't stream last Sunday, so maybe that's why as well. MJ, good to see you in the chat. Well, I'm in a good mood. I mean, we escaped the qualification match in Denmark today, and if you are not aware, we're also doing a bit of a cycle in Denmark. And these are the core players: Christiansen, Hauge, Ostrup, Lissau, Varfi, and Geisler. So fairly pleased to see that go that way as well. We ended up just 4th because Xavier beat Vigameister. Oh, let's also add some Trebikeri, Fetunofins, Nasty Dragons, and Turisto. Alright, Ingra Valley. If they have a few old players, they might have. Hard to pick out here. Who's the favorite? And The midfield rating has been up and down quite a lot actually for Ingravelli, so I'm not entirely sure what to expect for this match. This match between Sabripendes and LILDL, I believe LILDL will take the win and eventually seal our qualification fate this season. San Marino, Comano Terme. They could be fighting for second place if they hope we grab some points. And Mountain King playing against Montserrat, trying to achieve a better standing in the direct promotion battle. Now, in the top flight, Piccolo Bisa are in the lead. If they win today, in fact, I'd say if they draw, they are champions. Trailing them are Myelinas and Penarosa Bramanta, who play each other today. And, well, both of them could potentially earn the same point standing as Piccolo Bisa, but it'll be hard to match the goal difference as well. Myelinas could overtake Piccolo Bisa with a win, but that would require Piccolo Bisa to lose. Guedes playing against Ipesenti, and that means they'll finish fourth because they've sold out. And then the final match, Legalin versus Soria Marino. Direct fight to avoid direct relegation. Trebicati, we can't see anything about those guys. We could see the stats perhaps. No, nothing in there. Can't say anything here. Will I get promoted? No, certainly not. Certainly not. Let's start out in the fight for potential championship. Penarosa counterattack down the left. I think it'll be Myelinas being the favorites here. No, the plan was to finish in top 4 and get some prize money. That eventually, it's very likely to fail. I was even hoping for top 3 as well. But it has been a difficult season because we've been weaving in some scoring training. We are almost done. 3 weeks left. Hey Hamson, good luck. I saw you won your series and you're playing a qualifier. So good luck there, Hamson. Maybe, just maybe. Penarosa in attack here, but it's actually the other way around. Carlos Eras Aquila. But that wasn't enough to bring them the lead. Still tied 0-0 at Myelinas Grande Portile. Was this a walkover? Tango Sierra. Oh, that explains it. 1 point below the line. Oh, that's annoying. The Great Northern has taken the lead against the Nasty Dragons. Nasty Dragons might end up in a qualifier here. Turisto di Tuano might be the favorites here, trying the flanks today. Guedes takes the lead against Ipesenti Mikael Schmidt. But regarding the non-top 4 and the plan of Intercalveo, hopefully we'll be able to be more consistent next season when we don't have to. Well, we have to train scoring for 1 week next season. So let's we might need a little luck here. Sapiopentis. DL. Yeah, I mean, never say never. But it's 2 results having to go our way. San Marino attacking in the middle. Divine central attack. That's high. It's very high. Not up against the counter. What special events am I hoping for? Judging by the look of things, I'm hoping that Ingra Valley don't get quick events against us, because they have 3 offensive quick players. I'm hoping for left attacks. And the fact that Ingra Valley are quite low on stamina, save for the defenders here. Hopefully we can hold out for a long while. Hit us. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. How do you do it? Do you just right ad? Oh. And the LTL are in the lead. Umax and Didi. Central attack, 37%. So now we have to score 7 times in order to overtake them. I don't think it's going to happen, guys. $200 games for Kamalini. DL again. I'm glad you feel that way, Mamban. Losable game. Yeah. What if they score again now? Attacking on the left now? Maybe not. I genuinely have a, like it's from a platform called Epidemic Sound. So I'm allowed to use it on YouTube for my videos and for my streaming. And usually any music that's made it into a video of mine, I also just add to I add it to a stream playlist as well. Wouldn't you say this match is losable for us as well, though? Big favorites, Pico always big favorites. I'm not playing counter. I only have 3 at the back. Okay, we get a wing attack now. Guedes up 2-0. Andrei Budkovan. Down the left. We are attacking on the left. I don't know why I'm getting my hopes up. We're so far, I mean, so far away from making this happen. But we have to start somewhere, right? Attacking on the wings. And just hoping for all of the wing attacks to... he misses. Igor Becker. 3-5-2. Playing most of our men towards the left. Nah, I was feeling the hope for like 30 seconds there. Maybe a minute. What's happening here? A counterattack? Or just a regular... Raúl Canals with the save. Pass to Ronaldo. If it provides any hope, Nordic Vikings was 4th seed in 2nd division. He needed both 3rd and 2nd to drop points. They both drew and Nordic won, climbing to the 2nd. Anything is possible. Yeah, true. True, anything is possible, but anything is also possible in like the reverse order, I should say. Yesterday I had a record attendance of 96,582 fans, over 1 million euros in ticket sale. Wow. That's a whooper. Nice. How are you holding up financially, Hamson? Dare I say your team is getting a little old? It'd be lovely with a win for some fan mood ahead of a qualifier though. San Marino 1-0, Octavio Anguiano. Older. We pretend it isn't. Veni Vidi Vici. 1-0 against Phaeton Fins. We haven't looked at the ratings here. Looks like a tough match. 15 million plus. I like the... Like, if you have most of your team settled, you should be fairly well off. Now, we should actually just hope for nothing to happen until they start losing. If I recall correctly, we spoke about a manager called Fireball 33, and back in the days you didn't have the team spirit, like the chance of team spirit getting hurt from transfers. And I don't know if it was exactly the way he did it, but what he did was he won. Like he relegated. He promoted every season since his first season up all the way to the top flight, and also won. And he was day trading, but he was able to go from like level 7, Division 7 in Denmark, all the way up to the top flight and win. So I don't know if that was specifically why they chose to do it. But I guess like a lot of teams with day trading. Guedes now up 3-0. Homero Guararama. But the day trading used to be a different thing in Hattrick, for sure. I mean, you had a lot more managers not really knowing what they're doing. You still have such managers that are fairly lost, but it was like if you were willing to set an alarm clock and get up during the night and buy some players listed in No worries, Martin. Good to see you. Hello. No, but I mean, like the segment of the entire user base of Hattrick was quite different back then, because you had a lot more people not playing as optimized as you see these days. Yeah, he won all the way until he won the the Superliga. Let's see if we can find it. Maybe we should do something like this. Yeah, they're completely insane. Serious history. Oh yeah, they scored. So I'm not entirely sure what season it was. Let's go 30. Equilibristerne, there they are. Oh, we can't see the history. That's unfortunate. Season 29 then. They won, you see? Season 28. Oh. They won season 20. That's, I mean, that they changed this, right? So you used to be able to tell the history. Skov United was the first Danish team to win the Masters. Oh, I'm fairly certain he had played these guys are not playing anymore. I mean, this is season 13. I mean, these are even... København's Amt, that would be a bot team back then. I'll tell you the first. This is the first human manager winning the championship, Olympia United. Then Loge GF. And his brother was playing for Sola GF, or playing Sola GF. 18. Yeah, they've changed it recently though. No, I didn't start playing until later. Oh, can we see? Right, let's okay, so this is around the time I started my first team ever. Top flight is the highest division. So in Denmark, the top flight division is Superligaen. In Norway, you'll see, I haven't added you as a bookmark yet, I should. You'll see Sudoku's team, Fjell IL, play in Eliteserien. And the top flight in England will be the Premiership, right? Day trading. Day trading, also, you didn't have to, a player didn't have to play in your team in order for you to sell him on back in those days. And I was trying to tell the story of how, like, you could easily log into, like, during the night where more South American players would be listed, they would often be listed at a like a lot of players during the night in Europe, and there wouldn't be a lot of people buying them. So just picking them up during the night, if you were willing to get up in the middle of the night to do so, you could actually earn quite a lot of money. So today, day trading requires activity, and you'd have to work out your niche, right? Where back then you could basically do it just by being active, because you would have so many more trades going on. Myalinas has taken the lead against Penarrosa Bramante. Yanis split down the right. Legalin, sorry, Pigrobis has scored twice while I've been yapping. Jeroen Jochems and Flavio Tani is likely to secure the silverware of the finest kind in San Marino this season for Pigrobis, Norwegian manager as well. Legalin up 1-0 against San Marino, and that means they look like they're playing a qualifier this season. Veni Vidi Vici 2-0 up against Feyutano Finns. And the Great Northern have also scored 2-0 against Nasty Dragons. Looks like a qualifier for Hattrick. Pigrobis. Does it? I take it just means the fat pigs, right? Would be fun to face Pigrobis in the Masters. Would be lovely to one day get a chance to just feature. I'm not even I mean, beyond like on the progression towards that, to just be able to feature in the top flight one day would be an honor, right? I can't say anything more than that, because I haven't been above the 3rd division ever. I'm manifesting it. What are the age of your players? Because I think that might be a hindrance. I have to promote 2 times in San Marino to be in the top flight. And I'll have to promote 3 times in Denmark. But the thing is, like, sometimes it's a little like a bottleneck, to be honest, in the progression. Like in very competitive years in a league like Denmark, you've seen people deliberately get demoted from the 2nd division. Deliberately getting relegated from the 2nd division to get into another 3rd division, hoping they don't promote into the same 2nd division, because sometimes the 2nd division will be just as tough as the top flight, and sometimes they'll just be blocking each other from a promotion spot into the top flight. DLDL 2-0. This time it's Bjorn Dunford. My 2nd team, 555 EF, is pretty similar in age to Calvert, so just both qualify with those teams. Even worse, yeah. Luckily for me, I haven't been calculating for like a good few weeks to 2nd Division 1 in Norway has been like that the past few seasons. People just blocking each other. Yeah, that's the reality of the way the system or the divisional pyramid in Hattrick is constructed. Be right back. Are you planning on building finances for it? Yeah, I'm like holding off the investment. I've been working with terms to try to coin a few terms, and like situationally, I guess what I would like to call it now that I've been thinking about it is you can either hard launch if you have a lot of players you could sell right now and a lot of money readily available. Peak Robisa up 3-0. Flavio Tani. What's the painting above the player's shirt? That's a drawing I won on a stream giveaway a few years back now. Kumano Terme. Have equalized against Club San Marino Uno Billy Muncy from the penalty. So this is me when I realized that this season I haven't lost. So if you can't tell, it's like a rock, and then there's a like a. If you can't tell, probably there's like this rock, and like a wizard's staff or something, and then there's like a satchel and like a coins purse, and then the person in the picture is gone. He's not there, and that sort of tells a little story, right? Where is this adventurer or whatever he is? They miss another central attack. So that's the story behind that picture. Emiliano Pavon. Central attack. What are the game plan? Pressing. Just holding on to as much confidence and team spirit here. I was watching a video about techniques of football. They were speaking about tiki-taka and Italy's fortress, and then came Portugal, and the dude said their technique was passed to Ronaldo and Inshallah. If you want to answer this question, no, I don't live in Kalvehave anymore. Must be a Nordic thing. I have an AVP replica from CSGO on the wall. That's like a plan. Well, for at least I mean I played some Counter-Strike when I was younger than I am now. Like, I mean, 25 years ago or 26 years ago. Brendan Rossa with the equalizer, Joaquin Rodriguez. Hey Dusk. Game's going well? Not really. If you include the fact that DLDL need to drop points while we win. Well, if they lose and we draw, we will end in 4th. But and they have a better goal difference, surely. I remember when like speaking about those tactics, when Bayern Munich had adopted Pep Guardiola's tiki-taka and they faced Real Madrid in the Champions League, and with Ronaldo that was, and they scored those insanely quick counter-attacking goals. The German commentators they said Real Madrid had tic-tac-toe, not tiki-taka, but just tic-tac-toe. What's the reasoning behind playing the formation you're playing? Does your league know that you're a YouTuber? I think a few of my league opponents early I have known about it. I've been playing a few of them. They've been in the chat. I'm not entirely sure how many of them are actually aware. The reasoning behind my formation is really that we got some, like these three guys, Camallini, Zanotti, and Frangioni, like good molds for inner midfielders. So that'll be the bread and butter tactic. Perhaps 2-5-3 in certain situations. Have your scouts been sharp or sloppy lately? Sloppy. I ended up finishing third with my main team and second in the HFI. The Hattrick Fem. Nice. Did your dad win the league, or what happened in the end? Mountain King. Are they countering today? They've made it 1-0. Ilija Milanovic. Last week I thought about what you said about profit training while doing defending, and I decided to sell my bench trainees this off-season and do more profit training. Oh, he did? I thought you were expecting him not to. But yeah, I mean, if you are... No, tiki-taka comes from Barcelona, like Spanish. During the Pep Guardiola era. That's where they started the tiki-taka. But they called it tic-tac-toe. So like they made an adoption. Gegenpass. That's German. Oh, he wasn't sure whether he should try winning the qualifier or not. It often depends on the situation, but if you are, like, I just... Pepe 1-0 against Turisto Lituano. Like, I was able to do the math in Denmark now, looking at my entire finances. And compared to winning and promoting directly in the 5th division, like I made 1 million less this season from sponsors and ticket sales and all that, compared to filling the stadium each and every week, more or less, last season. (2-0) for Comando Terma winger to head event. Enrico Tocafondo. Yeah, like, fan mood is by far the biggest influence on your income. I'm a qualified English and math teacher, but I don't teach, well, like when I go teach, I often do some co-teaching, trying to introduce STEM, like robotics and some programming, and work in the makerspace with with the teachers and the kids. Nasty Dragons clawing one back. Muridin Pirmatov. Down the left. That's quite lucky, to be honest. Kumano Tame, 3-2. A lot going on in that match. Quinto Scotti. I volunteer as a chess teacher while doing my degree. That's nice. I've been practicing some chess on Duolingo lately. But I feel like yeah, I mean, maybe I should try playing instead rather than just practicing. Penna Rossa Bromante. Augustin Steinführer. Down the left. That's the good sector for Penna Rossa. Why do you feel dumb? Kumano Tame. Up 4-0. 4-2. Desmond Charles. Dava with the assist. What to actually play? Yeah. Well, it's not entirely sure. Like, I did actually play some school when I was in chess. I did play some chess when I was in school. But back then, I wasn't patient enough. Oh, like that? I'm actually, you know, in the Hattrick creators thingy, I was talking like I used to play some school when I was in football. Yeah, back when I was in football, I actually did attend some school too. No. I talked about, in order to do some crossover content in Hattrick with the, like we were talking in the Hattrick, the Creators Club. And my idea was to like compete in 3 different sports or like games, like Hattrick, chess, and some other third category that you could easily compete against each other in. Also to draw some crossover content, like for instance having, like, imagine if you had a stream on Twitch where you all of a sudden boxing, yeah, you'd have to find each other in real life. Like chess, we could play online as well. But that way, activating, going from one section with a lot of Hattrick viewers into another section, so it could work as a way of showing other audiences something about Hattrick. You've all heard of YouTube boxing, now get ready for Hattrick boxing. Oh, that yeah. Practice your skill and get better. It's not about being smart. Well, I would say you do actually, like, I'm not entirely sure if you know, but in England, or in Great Britain rather, chess has become mandatory for all pupils to play some chess while in school at some. I don't know more about how often or anything, because it doesn't make you intelligent, right? But it certainly helps you train persistence and to concentrate. Yeah, focus. To be able to focus and trying to, it's a nice way to employ some knowledge, right? My country is famous for producing a lot of grandmasters, but for some reason I suck at the game. Yeah, to see patterns and like planning, strategic thinking. Looks like we will go to the halftime break, deadlocked at 0-0. $1,900 online, which is pretty good. By no means am I a master. Halftime 0-0. DLGL lead 2-0. At the break, we have Comando Tama up 4-2. Montserrat lead. No, they are trailing 1-0 against the Mountain King. Guedes from the top flight, securing 4th position by winning 5-0 today. We have Myelinas up 2-1 against Penarosa Bramanta, likely securing them a silver medal if they can hold on to the lead in the second half. Picaro Obisa lead 3-0 against Weekend FC, and that means they are very likely of getting the silverware this season. Legalin lead 1-0 against Soria Marino. Veni Vidi Vici are leading 2-0 against the Fireton Fins, and Alarix and Nasty Dragons are trailing at home 1-2 against the Great Northern. MJ and Turisto Lituano are trailing 1-0 against the Pepe team in IV22. So we were looking at Picaro Obisa, Norwegian team. Oh, double top flight manager here. Whoopa whoopa whoopa. Players. This is silly. What do you all think about the AI logo creator? Personally, don't love it. I'd much rather create my own. It's not even difficult to create something cool and interesting. I mean, it fits well in the I mean, I feel that with so many things, not just Hattrick logos, but like any invitation, anything, like it's all just maybe not direct AI slop, but such low effort, I'd say. Wait, what's up with this guy? Those are pretty good. Give me 5 minutes to just cool down for a sec, and then we'll be ready for the second half. Yeah, I used to create logos for a lot of managers as well. I did actually do some gray area stuff back then, such a long time ago. Anyway, I need to get some air into my apartment and cool down just a little before the second half, so be right back. 4, maybe 5 minutes. Alright, so see you soon. All right, almost ready for the second half. How would the conversion or chance? Maybe we get a bit more chances in this second half, that is. Back already? Yeah, or like a few minutes, I said. So. Predictions for the next half? I hope we win 1-0. And the reason why I hope that we win is these 5 players and their stamina. Hopefully that'll make us get the edge around minute 60 or so. Hoping at least. Did you catch France versus the Paraguay? Yeah, I watched like the first hour or so of it. It was honestly a bit... it was Paraguay. It was. They played dirty football. I don't think I'm hurting anyone by saying so. And like I was honestly, Norway and Brazil play a little later, and I was like, yeah, it would be fun to see Norway against Brazil. I was like, yeah, maybe that could actually give like a little bit of a World Cup vibe, because I'm generally not interested. And now I read that FIFA has just removed the suspension for that American player who got sent off against Bosnia. Go figure. It's just a corrupt tournament. I mean, there's nothing else to say. Yeah, they won, and hey, Soldado Francis. MC? Soldado, you should... Midfielder, your central midfielder, I would strongly consider training some younger players, because Ingravali with a central attack here. Look, Camellini here is an inner midfielder for my team. He's 25 and 69 days. Look at his playmaking. He's up to 15 Titanic. And he's magnificent defending. And 10 passing. You should really consider training, like selling that guy and training some younger players. The thing is, Camellini I've been training since he was 17 and all the way through, but the last thing I would like, one of the most annoying things to learn when you are relatively new in Hattrick is to, like, if you've trained players who are Pelé. 1,000. Oh, goals. Sanati here, trained alongside Camellini. It takes a bit of a patient approach, of course, but yeah, allegedly that's like unofficial matches as well. Oh, okay, record it. Yeah, I'll show you the ratings here. Need some luck on the left. Yeah, I'm hoping. Like, this is the picture in minute 45. Less, like, they have weaker stamina, at least for the front 5. A goal or like a little extra to have something into the qualification match would be lovely though. Some fan mood as well. We're playing at home. How often do I use subs? Every now and then if I have a low stamina defender or something. But at the moment, I don't use any substitutions because it's not worth it for me to invest anything in those players at the moment. We're simply just trying to keep costs down until we actually go for a run. Legarin 2-0 against San Marino. Cesaraya. What's a good financial number before you... Well, a lot of managers say you need 50 million euros before you start training. Like if you need to and I'd say if you want to, like if you wanted to train Sonotti like he is now to world-class defending and then train him all the way to mythical, perhaps even magical playmaking without swapping in some... Perhaps you want to break that up and score and train some scoring in between, but then want to be able to swap to passing once you go competitive. Then you would need those 50 millions to do that without even thinking about the wages. You can do with less. I've been doing so in this cycle. I've been swapping between more training styles, also weaving in some passing early in order to keep playmaking lower and not paying the full wages for that playmaking skill early on in the cycle. The problem is I could be close to finish now with the playmaking, and had that been the case, I could just launch, like buy players to train in passing and start trying to promote already now. I can't do that because I've been training some of that passing already, so I need to finish that playmaking. Because I can't train any more players in, like, effectively in playmaking. I can only train these defenders in 50% slots in the friendly. Mountain King now 2-0 up, and San Marino have pulled one back 2-1 now against Legalin. But I started with less cash. I don't sub my defenders much. Oh yeah, but you're training defending, I guess. All right, Mendieta, thank you so much for stopping by. I wish you a great off-season. I'm not entirely sure I'll be able to stream on Sunday because I'm preparing to go on holiday, so... But we'll see, maybe. If not, have a great summer. Guedes, keep on scoring. Jona Rafael Rote. Okay, but they are obviously non mods as well, so that's the reason why they keep scoring. Already going down in capacity here. All of the forward 5 players for Igra Valley. Senati. Honestly, an unpredictable event from any of these guys. Positive. You have to be very specific when you beg for nil. 77,000. What the? He has more than 90,000 seats in Igra Valley. 3-1 now for Legalin. Gongotson, Catalin Corena. Refresh the page. Veni Vidivici 3-0 against Fayetano Fins. Yeah, refresh. All right, Dusk, enjoy. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good evening. A little more. We should have had 2 more chances, really. Pinner Supermante with the equalizer, corner to head event. Joaquin Rodriguez with the corner kick. Castravet with the header. Do something. Do you play other games? Not really. I used to play a lot of different things. Like I used to play World of Warcraft and played a lot of Football Manager. Maybe not a lot of Football Manager. Well, yeah. Championship Manager. But not really anymore. I'm mainly focused on Hattrick. Like more or less things that could go on without me actually sitting for hours on end or like actively doing a lot. Even though I do spend a lot of time on Hattrick, of course. Legalin 4-1, securing it all in the end. Jabba al-Alawi. Keep scoring. Now we deserve so much more chances. Having a hard time speaking just a little more properly than I'm usually. I don't know what I'm trying to say. This is ridiculous. Just a little chance down the left. That's the second yellow for Bitunjaj. Van Huyten. he miss? An injury for new man Giagimarian. Let me check on the app how bad it is. Hopefully we won't need him next week if it's... Two weeks. He's out of the qualifier. Bad news, everybody. Legalin 5-1 against Soria Marino. That's very bad news. The strongest defender, it seems. Excellent form. Veni Vidi Vici 4-0 against Feyutanofins. Building young players here. Feyutanofins in a rebuild already. Come on. Guedes, keep on scoring, 7-0. Maybe he'll be bruised by Sunday, but it's... It's listed as 2 weeks in the app. You can see it instantly in the app. That means at the first update tomorrow it could be 1 week. Wouldn't he only be able to reach bruised on Monday then? Our messages are delayed on his end. No, I should see them pretty much real time. Yeah, I know you can calculate it with the TSI once he has the first update. But at the best... But thank you for pointing it out. I'm just fairly sure that if it reads 2 weeks today, he will certainly not be ready. So there are tools to estimate how bad of an injury you have, and you do that because you like, imagine you had a player that had 1000 in TSI before the match, and on the first update he is at 900. So that fraction is an idea of his health, right? Then you put it into Or maybe it is until fully recovered. And I'm hoping that's the case. Now they get yet another chance. Hattrick, stop being unrealistic. Sabio Pentis, 2 goals. And Calvajal, 1 goal. Stevie Benton. Is he giving the ball away to Ivakin? I actually watched the first episode the other day. And I think I'm going to give it a good shot. Good stuff from Canals here, preventing a goal, but Benton. Mountain King 3-0, Giuseppe Camilioni. Now, 8 tune chances here. That's unfair. Hattrick. Ipacenti. Wow, they do press one away now. Come on. Pesenti is in a rebuild. So 0.1 to 0.9, the play will be bruised. Through the middle. Oh, what are you doing? But if that's the case, he will not be ready no matter what. Central attack. Why, oh, why do we get a central attack? Is that a counter? Oh, Lucas is out of the qualifier now. A rebuild is when you eventually sell all your players and start thinking about how to I can't believe I've missed. Volukis. But it's even worse that Volukis is out. And the bad part about it, I mean, I made it a thumbnail on one of my videos once. Well, I think he's my favorite player out of the ones that that's not a core player. Ego Becker, please. Inadequate. Penarosa takes the lead. It means they'll finish second if they can hold on. Now we don't have a attacker for the qualification match. We get the goal. And yet it feels so... Myelinas with the equalizer. It feels worth so little at the moment. Experienced forward though. It's a bittersweet moment, for sure. Hey, Hookox. Do you guys remember this from the Let's Play series? A Crucial Band Part 2. Myelinas. Four, 3. That was back in episode 101 though. Mountain King 4-0. Sub your Pentas, please. 2 quick goals. But it's me. I should just have left him out of the game. How did I miss that again? Did I just hope it wouldn't happen? It actually did. I don't know who to field in his place. I mean, we don't have any strikers. Hopefully we'll play like a very bad team. Oh my god. Oh, had every chance to just leave him out of the match. Winning this match doesn't do any difference at all. Well, it does. But not any meaningful. Hey Daniel? No, I just manually press a button on my phone like this. I have like a Stream Deck installed on my phone. So I have oh, well, there's an extension like Hattrick. You could get it, but I don't use it because I don't like it. I mean, it's been the same for 10 years or so. Then again, my goal scoring thingy, like in the Hattrick preferences. Hey McCulloch, yeah, I'm playing it cool. And I was preparing for the qualification match by having my PNF suspended for the qualifier. My best player with 2 yellows had a free day in round 14. Thank you for telling me, Hamson. I'm so happy about it. All modules, let's see. Matches. See if I can find it. Could it be because I've turned it off? Live alert here. Home goals, away goals. Oh yeah, it does, but I wasn't sure what it was actually called. Anyway, I don't have this on. Sapio Pentis, 2 quick goals. You can do it. Maybe they can't. I really hope we will be playing a very lackluster team. You had 2 red cards. I'm sorry to hear. That feels bad. Hopefully we get to play some manager who wasn't aware. We did it again. We did it again. 1 minute at it. Someone who had to mods. Yeah, that's a good take. Figaro is grabbing the title here. 4-0. Labiotani, a hat-trick in the decider of the championship. What a night for him. Figaro is yet another 5-0. Labiotani, 4 goals on the championship evening. Jesus Lopez. Always the possibility you get somebody who's worse. I don't know the situation in the San Marino's 4th division, but you should be likely. Yeah. I know that it may not be relevant with the suspension even. They're the champions. They're the champions of San Marino season. What season are we in San Marino? I'll tell you in a sec. 1-0 for Intercalvajal. We actually won it, but it is to little help of us. 2-0 for LDL, and that means they'll secure the 4th position, 4th in the league ahead of us. Too bad. Kumano Tame 5-3. It's 5-4. How much time added in this one? 3 minutes. Mountain King wins the series. Dion Law. Hey, welcome. Good to see a new face in the chat. I'm not entirely sure how long it'll take. Oh, you've actually been in here for quite a while now. It shouldn't take long. I don't think it takes very long in a minor country like San Marino, but we'll see. It usually takes a few minutes. And this will... Christos Arava Sikatis. Do we still have a match running? I can't tell here at least. I feel silly for including Volukis in this lineup today. What? Panarossa closing the team at the end of the season? Oh no. Oh. Oh, he wrote that a while ago. I actually missed that. Do you think I'll get a full stadium though for a qualifier when I'm... Fans dancing in the streets. Oh, the qualifications over there. You split the income though. Okay. San Marino Legends versus Legalin. They're older. Wow. Alright, let's see. San Marino Barracuda. Let's have a look, see guys. Oh. You think this'll be trouble? Latvia Barracuda. Did he throw the game? Mythical defense. They play long shots. Inadequate. Wait a minute. What? They play long shot. Are they trying not to get a promotion here? Why? Yeah, maybe we could obviously I'm not, in case anyone's watching, I'm not going to show my predicted ratings. But there's no Volukis. We have to remember that. You have Zanotti. Yeah, I guess I'll have to make way for a Sunday stream. Two hat tricks at least, yeah. I don't think you're right. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, it ends up with a qualifier without Wolukis. Had we had Wolukis to play in that match, it would have been a different story. Magico Napoli. And Lazy Horses. Looks like strong favorites against Mountain King. Yeah. I'll see what I can do about a stream for the qualification match next Sunday. Thank you so much for supporting throughout the season and today as well. Thank you so much for being here, active in the chat, following Interkalvehave. Very fun stream today. Unfortunately a little bittersweet, but I guess it's all okay. So thank you so much for being here each and every week. Have a great Sunday evening. Have a great week. Take care. Arrivederci. Oops, arrivederci.